Cam Ward shocks the college football world in deciding to forego his final season in college football and enter the NFL draft. What does this mean for his prospects moving forward? We'll talk about it next. Before we talk about Cam Ward going into the NFL, hit that like and subscribe button. If you like what we're doing here at Camps to Canton, we could use your support. We're trying to get to 3,000 subscribers. We don't have the support of CBS, NBC, ESPN, but we do have you guys. We appreciate all the love and support you've given us. Let's kick off 2024 by getting to 3,000 subs. Let's talk a little bit about Cam Ward. A very fun player to watch. Transferring up for Incarnate Ward after the 2021 season, had a good but not great 2022 season. Passes for 3,228 yards, a 23-9 touchdown interception ratio, 64% completion percentage with an ADOT of just about 7, which is a little bit different than when he was at Incarnate Ward. He was a guy who would throw the ball deep, 8.2 the year prior and a 9.2 in his freshman year at Incarnate Ward. I mean, dude was slinging it all over the place. This is why we were excited about him coming up to Washington State. Before we talk about his final season, why he is so impressive. This dude is Houdini in the backfield. It's the only other way I know how to describe it. You see Kyler Murray, you see Caleb Williams, and then you get Cam Ward. Cam Ward has the ability to have 5 or 6 defenders around him, find a way to shimmy by every single one of them or run away from them and then throw the ball down the field. He is a master at avoiding sacks and avoiding negative yardage, getting out of bad plays. It's incredible to watch. But he hasn't passed the ball down the field that much at Washington State. Now, that may not matter because I do think he can challenge all 3 levels of the field. He's got incredible arm strength, and he is fairly accurate as well, can throw off different platforms, play out of structures. I just mentioned him finding a way to never get sacked. But he is definitely 10 times more accurate and just a very good quarterback in the short and intermediate area. And we'll talk about that in just a minute. But I think that is kind of the issue we had with him. We wanted to see more of that. We wanted to see him going deeper down the field. Now, he did do a little bit better of that in the 2023 season. Passed 4 more yards, did better at everything, realistically. Increased his completion percentage from 64 to 66.7, technically 67% completion percentage. Increased his yards by 500, 3,723 yards. A little bit of an increase in the passing touchdowns, goes from 23 to 25 to 7 passing touchdown ratio or touchdown interception ratio. Now, does increase the ADOT as well, 7.7. But again, still really did not challenge down the field. Over 76% of his throws were in the short to intermediate, and I mean, no, not even short and intermediate, short areas of the field, 0 to 9 yards. Now, granted, when you look at most quarterbacks, that is where most of their throws are going to be. You don't typically have quarterbacks challenging that far down the field. But in average, for anything over 20 yards is usually in the 15 to, like, if you're on the high end of Michael Penix's, Bo Nix's of the world, like almost close to 20%. Cam Ward was at 11%, guys. He only had 57 attempts out of his entire year. What was it? 486. So 486 attempts. A whopping 57 of them for 20 yards or more. That's not great. Now, he had a 40% completion percentage, is actually pretty good. 725 yards, 10 of his 27 touchdowns actually came from those 2 interceptions. He was good going down the field when he did, but he didn't attempt it. So I don't want to say he can't do it. And actually, what I love about that is typically when you have 20-plus yard throws, you look at the ADOT and it's like 21, 22. No, his was 28.8. So he was going way past that 20. There's only a few higher than that. One of them is Michael Penix, so I think was like 30 plus. And we all know, we've seen what he was able to do. Cam Ward's going to be a very fun player, I think, at the NFL level, but the evaluation is going to be a big deal. I thought he should have gone to Miami, and the reports were that if Jeremiah Smith, the number 1 wide receiver in the 2024 class, number 1 player in that recruiting class, would have flipped to Miami, he would have signed with Miami to be the quarterback. Jeremiah Smith did not do that, so Cam Ward decides to go to the NFL. Whether that's true or not, those are the rumors. I think Cam Ward needed 1 more year in college. Now, right now, this is not looking like it's going to be a great NFL quarterback class. Michael Penix going in is definitely going to help that. So maybe Cam Ward has a chance to slip into the back end of the first round. I think there's a better chance he's a day 2 pick. But again, with what he's able to do in the backfield, like think, again, Kyler Murray, Caleb Williams. You watch Kyler Murray, you watch Caleb Williams, even in a way, Patrick Mahomes and what they're able to do. Cam Ward can do that. He is very elusive. I kid you not, Houdini in the backfield, avoiding sacks. Can he do that at the NFL level? We'll see. He has committed to going to the Shrine Bowl. I think he's going to be the best quarterback there. There's 3 currently as of the recording this video. Austin Reed of Western Kentucky, Devin Leary of Kentucky, and then Cam Ward. I think he's going to be by far the best quarterback at the Shrine Bowl. It's going to be very intriguing to see how the draft process plays out for him. Like I said, I wish he would have come back for one more year. I think he could have used it, but intriguing quarterback nonetheless to enter this draft class. What do you guys think? Can he slip into the back end of the first round and get that first round draft capital? Is he a day 2 guy? Do you think he falls to day 3? What are your thoughts on Cam Ward? Let me know in the comments.